welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and if you're just making it through, I'm very proud of you. So thank you also, Scorpio, for any likes, comments, subscribes. It means a lot to me. It helps my channel grow, so thank you. And okay, now getting down to business. There's some things I heard just before I started recording for you. One was like a medical show TV theme song, like ER. The show ER, it had George Clooney, Eric LaSalle, like it was an old medical drama, like before Grey's Anatomy. So I don't know if some of you are watching medical dramas, or some of you might be doctors, you might be in the healthcare field, I might be talking to some nurses, maybe some CNAs, phlebotomists, you know, the whole shebang. Either that, or maybe you're in the hospital. Some of you might be visiting people in the hospital, or for whatever reason, it didn't have like a serious feeling to it. It just felt like ER, like something happening around a hospital, but not necessarily to you, Scorpio. And also, there could be some kind of like drama happening. You might be witnessing drama, some people in your surroundings that are just like full of drama. Then I also got a message of like not giving up on yourself, or not giving up on yourself, through a gospel song where they say, I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy, and I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. So that might be a song that some of you hold close to you, or it might just be something you needed to hear. And then, was there anything else? It'll come to me if it's supposed to. I think there was one other thing, but we're just gonna keep going. There is a full moon on Friday, Scorpio. So I'm gonna start off with the Moonology card for you. Let's get a Moonology card for my Scorpios. What do they need to know right now from the Moonology deck? Communication is key, new moon in Gemini, okay? Bring love into the situation. Yes, there may be some kind of dramatic situation going on that you might be witnessing. And that's new moon in Aquarius. So we have lots of air on the table. Gemini and Aquarius. And then we have believe in the impossible, blue moon. Interesting. Okay. So there may be like a friend group drama situation you may be like trying to help iron out, Scorpio. Could be different for each of you. But what do we have here from the Power of Surrender deck? Surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. Okay, so that's your advice from the Surrender deck. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Surrender to Spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let Spirit work its magic for you, okay? Because you can do only so much. And then that's where the faith comes in. And the surrender, yep. So now, let's get into the tarot and see. What does Scorpio need to know from the tarot? Yeah, starting out we have the Seven of Cups. So there could be some kind of drama, some kind of confusion, maybe an illusion or something you might be seeing through. But let's keep going. Knight of Wands, okay. Ten of Wands. The Hierophant, yep. Surrender to the divine. That's your advice there with the Hierophant. And the Eight of Cups is the final result there. So we have Five of Swords here. Some of you could be spending a lot of your time trying to not only figure something out, but like strategize something. Like, well, if so-and-so does this, then I'll say that. Or so-and-so's like somebody's trying to figure out another person's intentions, and I feel like that's going to drive you insane. Like, you cannot be wasting your time trying to always figure out someone else's intentions. It's almost impossible, especially if you're dealing with people who are in Five of Swords energy a lot, playing games, manipulating, or just trying to win in situations all the time. Like, you can't, there's a need for you to move away from that energy. You're dealing with people where you feel like you have to compete. We don't got time for that, do we, Scorpio? Starting off with the I almost said Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, maybe this is something you've been dealing with for a long time, but we do have the Seven of Cups here. So this can speak of making a decision. And it also speaks of confusions and illusions, dreams. And I feel like some of you right now are in the confusion stage. You're like, can I trust these people, or can I trust this person or this situation? Let me move in a way where, and I'm getting like the image of a snake, and not saying it's malicious, but you feel like you have to move around and like slither in a way instead of just being able to be open and honest. And what do we have here from Moonology? That the communication is key. You shouldn't have to, especially in romantic situations. I don't know if you're dealing with romance, but you shouldn't have to feel like you're always like second guessing or looking over your shoulder or slithering through trying to figure something out. Like, that sounds exhausting. And then, yeah, crossing it, we have the Knight of Wands. It's time for you to move on from that. And I feel like you know that, Scorpio, intuitively. I feel like you're ready to go away from that energy. Away from confusion. And maybe, I don't know how you're planning on doing that. It's just like you're ready. I'm hearing like SpongeBob, I'm ready. But then right now your focus is the Ten of Wands. So it's like you're ready, but there's not really any movement. It's just the energy of wanting to move. But with the Ten of Wands here as the focus, it's almost like you keep getting burdened by the thought of what is possibly happening, maybe behind your back. And it doesn't even feel like it's a super serious situation. It just feels like everyday dealings with people. You might just be questioning everyone like, yeah, this is exhausting, Scorpio. I feel like it's time for you to drop that. If you're falling into that energy of questioning absolutely everyone all the time, there's only so long that's going to work before you kind of start to drive yourself crazy. I think that is why we got here, surrender, worry. Yeah, because it's causing, and that's what's sticking out to me, anxiety driven. It's like every little thing is like, what if this, what if that? They could be doing this, they could be doing that, and there's really a need for you to chill. Yeah, like breathe. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And your advice here is the Hierophant. Maybe there's someone you could talk to about this. Maybe it is time for you to pray. Maybe going to church would be helpful. You could be dealing with people in a church situation. Sister so-and-so, at the church group on Wednesday nights might be talking smack, but you're not sure. It's like situations like you're just not sure if you can trust the people around you. But with the Hierophant there in the advice portion of the deck, of the spread, I feel like that's kind of saying like it's time for you to surrender. Surrender to spirit. Oh, they're talking shit behind your back? Who cares? You're Scorpio. Oh, so-and-so is always plotting to take you down. Who cares? They must really think you're a celebrity because they keep doing it. Are you going to let that age you prematurely, Scorpio, because you're always thinking about it? I think not. Your advice, the outcome, if you take that advice to surrender is, letting it go, walking away from it, leaving it behind, that stress, that anxiety, that worry. This Ten of Wands energy, this confusion. It's not serving you. What's beneath this Five of Swords? The Two of Cups. Some of you are thinking about a partner, potentially. You're thinking about someone's intentions and getting to know you. Knight of Cups energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, somebody who's a player. Like if you already know how this person operates, we got the Six of Wands here, the King of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Like, if you already know how they operate and they're coming back around, then save yourself the trouble is what I would say. Like, save yourself the trouble, because we do have the Four of Cups here. And then the Queen of Cups, that's you, Scorpio, with the Nine of Wands. It's like, yeah, don't let somebody come in and disturb your peace either. Like, if you're not feeling confused about anything, because I feel like you have the Sun energy right here in the King of Wands. Like, I feel like the Scorpios have been taking control and standing in their power. And then there's some energy that's risking that. Like, somebody wants to come in and you might feel that energy, or there's somebody who sent you a message recently and it's somebody you might have really cared about, and now you're getting thrown into this confusion, like, oh my God, well, what do they want? And then you're trying to, it's like you're doing Venn diagrams in your mind and, you know, trying to map out the possibilities of what this person could want. Is it worth all that stress? I don't think so. We got the King of Wands and then the Moon and then the Nine of Cups, Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you'd be better off, Scorpio, just tending to yourself and surrendering that situation to the divine. Don't worry about it. If they come to you, let them come to you. When they do, you know, pray about it, or, you know, trust your intuition always. And we landed on the Fool here too, like a new beginning. And I also feel like don't be foolish. If you already know that something is not good for you, you know it's not good for you. And you may need to just have an open and honest conversation and avoid yourself the trouble. Be like, listen, the last time I dealt with you, this is what happened. And I'm not trying to deal with that again. Like, what is it you actually want? You may need to have an open conversation and at least get things off of your chest. And again, you could be dealing with strong air energy. But really, we've seen every element here except Earth. But there's like a strong vibe of Aquarius and Gemini. Let's clarify really quick. What is this Ten of Wands? Yeah. Could be dealing with a Leo as well, but we have the Six of Pentacles. There's that Earth energy that I was just saying was missing, clarifying the Ten of Wands with the Sun on the bottom of the deck. So it's like, I feel like you've seen the light, Scorpio, or you know, like, this is, I'm doing too much. Like, this is causing me too much worry. Maybe because as a result of breadcrumbing in the past or something. And if it's going on now, I feel like you're getting to a point where you're like, I need to move away from this. And you're about to kind of expose that. What about this Knight of Wands? Six of Cups. Yeah, somebody from your past. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody that could be constantly involved with other people as well. And I just heard family. Some of you could be dealing with family members that you don't really talk to so much anymore. Maybe siblings. Let's see. Yeah, there's been a period of stagnation here. We have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's your energy again. You could be dealing with a fellow water sign, but we have the Four of Swords here. I really hope that no one is going to lose anyone. But I feel mostly like this is someone who you've just been on a break from with the Four of Swords and the Six of Cups. It's just somebody you haven't talked to in a while. And then we have, yeah, the Moon and the Fool. It's like maybe this person ghosted you at some point in the past and you were just like, well, I have to move forward. I can't keep waiting. And you started a new beginning. Yeah, Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And so this person might be trying to come back now. And it might throw you into like a state of anxiety or worry. And that's what you're being, it's kind of like a warning. Don't worry. Don't worry, but be honest. If you choose to talk to this person, just be transparent. Tell them like, what's up? I have here the King of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Yeah, really what I'm feeling also is that this person is really not worth your time still. It's like they weren't then. They could be dealing with an air sign with the Queen of Swords being here and the King of Wands, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We did see the sun already. Heavy Pisces energy, Leo energy. But it's like there's an energy also of somebody wanting to work on things with you. They want to work on things with you, but it's like, to what end? For what? But you are being advised to bring love into the situation and communicate honestly. So that just might be what you need to ask. Like, what are you doing here? What is it that you want? Maybe we can work it out. But I'm not just going to be like, yeah, sure, come back. And it's causing me all this stress and I don't have a clear understanding. So what is this Hierophant for my Scorpios? The Wheel. And the Star. Yeah. Can I get one more, please, on the Hierophant and the Wheel? To me, this is heavy, like surrender it. Surrender it to the divine. Let the stress and the worry go. Say what you need to say, but don't let it stress you out, Scorpio. King of Cups. And the Four of Cups. Yeah, emotionally mastering the situation. It's going to require you to surrender it and also to say what's on your mind. Maybe this situation can come back around. We do have believe in the impossible here at the bottom of the deck. Some of you are going through a situation that doesn't have anything to do with anyone else, and you're just wondering, like, am I going to be okay? And you really need to surrender that worry to the divine, because I believe you will be just fine. What is this Eight of Cups for my Scorpios? Three of Wands. Yeah, walking away from the worry and looking forward optimistically, like having hope, especially having seen that Star card, right? Leaving this Eight of Swords energy behind. And if it puts you in the Eight of Swords, I really feel like it's better to walk away. And we have the Judgment here. Yeah, we just got the Judgment and it fell right over the Fool card. That's clarifying the Ten of Wands. It's time to lay those burdens down, because life is good and a good life is waiting for you, Scorpio. But I feel like there's just been some things that have been weighing you down beneath the surface, or causing you confusion that have been taking up too much mental space. Or there's some situation that's resurfacing that's going to be taking up a lot of mental space, and you're being asked to really depend on the divine and give it to the divine. Like, give it. Don't worry about it, because that's just going to pull you down. And I feel like you have been moving forward, and you've been focused on trying to let burdens go, because you know you've been carrying too much weight. And you have been. So it's time to really drop those burdens, Scorpio. The ones you're not telling anyone about, I feel like I should say to somebody. From the Angel Wisdom deck, what I got for you, Scorpio, is the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. And then here's Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness is the overall theme here, right? Communication is key. Bring love into the situation. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do, Scorpio. So I feel like you will, if this situation does arise, you'll know which way to go. When it comes to, like, this person is going to just bring me stress, I'm releasing them. Or I know this person is still dealing with so-and-so. I'm not going to get involved, because that'll be a waste of my time. Okay? And then here we got the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So someone sees you as very beautiful, Scorpio, and they want to come toward you. But let me just see, because This could be that person. What does this person want with my Scorpios? And there's Earth energy again. King of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. So, you know what I'm going to say, Scorpio. Or if you're new, now you'll know. I say avoid this person like the plague. If it's somebody from the past who you know, doesn't really mean you any good and they only bring you stress, or you know that they're consistently involved with other people, but they want to come back just to take up your time for a while and then ride off into the sunset again. Like, they're riding so fast the cup is not even the water's not even staying in the cup. You know, see it flying out of the cup there? His hair is all blowing in the wind. It's always up to you, Scorpio. But I feel like you feel the stress that this person would bring you anyway. And you know that there was some kind of unequal situation before, with the Ten of Wands being clarified by the Six of Pentacles and the Moon. So this could be an earth sign. We have really every element on the table. But whatever it is for you, I think the key for you is going to be open and honest communication, getting what you need to get off your chest to this person if you guys do speak. And then also communicating with the divine, saying your prayers about this situation. If you do that, if you're a believer in that way, I feel like that's going to be very helpful for you. Maybe some meditation as well, and also surrender it. Be like, this situation is just, I don't want to carry this stress anymore. I'm giving it to God. I prayed about it. I'm letting it go now, and I have other things to do. I'm moving forward. I got things to do. I can't be wasting my time entertaining people that are only here to waste my time. But that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this made sense to someone. And I really do appreciate you being here. If you made it to the end of the video with me, I do hope all is well for you. Let's affirm that together. All is well. Until next time, Scorpio. Bye.